Have you ever wondered what happens if you try to leave assets to someone who is not yet 18 years old at the time of your death? My name is Justin Crane. I'm a managing partner at Crane & Woolley. And this is a very important topic that we need to discuss because many people overlook the implications of not planning properly for minor beneficiaries. So what happens is if you try to leave assets to someone who is not yet 18 years old, they can't inherit. They are not legally an adult, they are a minor. And we often have to go through court proceedings where the courts will help to determine who can manage those assets for this person until they turn 18 years old. And we'll have court reporting, typically annually, to the courts where we prove that the assets are actually being used for the benefit of this person. And then what happens when they turn 18? Well, often they're getting the assets outright. So this may be tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, it may be millions of dollars. And when I sit down and actually talk with clients about the people that they have in mind, we often are really going to come to the conclusion that we don't want an 18-year-old to get all of the money. I always ask people to think about, do you want that person to go on a vacation until the money's gone, or perhaps use the money for an education? So we have really effective tools to prevent the extra time and the extra expense and difficulty of going through court proceedings and court management of a minor's assets. For example, we could create a trust. And the trust can say what age is reasonable. Depends on the person. Maybe it's 21, 25, maybe it's 30. We may want to have structured distributions so that this beneficiary person can learn how to use assets, but don't have access to all of them all at once. We often want to build in things like paying for their health. Let's keep them alive. The money was for them. Pay the hospital directly if there's an issue. Pay for education, right? We can pay for books, tuition, fees. We have many clients who say, I want these assets to pay for things like food or clothing. It could be a mortgage, it could be rent, it could be a car. We'll work together to get the right provisions for that individual and the right age at which they can have full control of the assets. But if this is something that you're thinking about, please consult with someone who can help you, who can guide you, who can get the right documents in place, who's got the good advice, so that we can really make that type of inheritance the best for the individual or individuals involved. Again, I'm Justin Crane at Crane & Woolley, and if you would like for us to help you out, please contact the office.